Hello and welcome to this gentle adult yoga class. Let's get started sitting on our mats. My clock is slow. I wonder if it's broken. Maybe All right, let's sit up nice and tall. Wriggle the buttocks, flesh away. Roll the shoulders and find a comfortable seat. Close your eyes or look downcast. And begin to notice the sounds and the energy in the room. Bring your awareness in closer. Feel the air and clothing against your skin. The weight of your torso on the mat. Notice as you sit here, how your awareness begins to be drawn inward. Check out the feelings in your body this morning. Are you feeling alert or tired, achy or relaxed? How is your body showing up for you today? And bring your awareness to your thoughts and notice if your mind is agitated and racing or peaceful and calm. What's your mental state this morning? Bring your awareness to your heart. Notice the feelings that are showing up for you at the present moment. And know that your feelings can change every 90 seconds. And beneath all of these activities is an infinite ocean of silence, a pool of infinite possibilities. So allow an intention to form for today's practice. Repeat it to yourself mentally 3 times. And let's anchor that with the sound of Om. Begin with a deep breath out, deep breath in. Om. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Begin to take some easy breaths. Notice how your belly falls as you breathe in. It comes back towards the spine as you breathe out. We have 3 brains, one in our belly, one in our heart, and one in our head. So we're connecting the 3 brains today. And it's not just a figure of speech. If you were a scientist or biologist or whatever, you would know that there's brain matter in those three areas, and that the heart sends more information to the head than the head does to the heart. Same with the gut. We've learned to live in our heads in this culture. And our yogic practice helps us embody ourselves, coming back into our bodies, listening to the wisdom of our heart and our gut. Let's release the hands, bring them to the knees, and we'll take some easy circles. And let's circle the other way. And come back to stillness. We're going to move forward and back, leading with our heart, reaching the heart forward, and reaching the heart back. So it's a little different from a cat and a dog, where we're using the mid section of our body as the driver. Here we're using the heart, reaching the heart forward and reaching the heart back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Feel the chest broaden. Feel the back of your upper body broaden between the shoulder blades. You can go a little faster if you like. You could even do an out breath with a So this would be a little Kundalini breathing here, a little Kundalini version. Short sniff in and a short ha out. Moving the energy up the spine and the focus on the heart. And come to stillness and feel the energy. So sitting up nice and tall. Let the chin get heavy. Feel the shoulders relax down away from your ears. And come back up. Lift the chin towards the sky. Back to center, let the chin get heavy. This time, let the shoulders slightly come forward as well from the weight of your head. Inhale back up and stretch towards the sky. Come to neutral, let the chin get heavy. Breathe into the stretch. Let the weight of your head begin to droop your shoulders forward. And maybe that movement continues as the head begins to come closer to your legs. Stretching your back body, opening up one vertebra at a time. And then roll up. And look up. Come back to neutral. Look over your shoulder. Come back to neutral, look over your shoulder the other way. Come back to neutral. One more time, look over your shoulder. Let your chin come towards your shoulder. Inhale back up. Other way. And chin down. Come back to center. Let your ear come to your shoulder. Take your opposite hand to your heart and gently pull your hand down. We're stretching the fascia, the connective tissue around the heart. Well, okay, may not be the heart on the side. Inhale back up. Ear the other way. Bring your hand this time to your heart. Pulling down, pulling the connective tissue away. And back to center. One more time, let's bring the ear to the shoulder. And we'll gently move the head, rolling it over the shoulder, forward and back. And back to center. And lower the ear the other way. And gently move it forward and back over the shoulder. Back to center, come on back up. Switch legs if you like. Inhaling tall, let's bring the hands to the floor in front and begin to walk forward, giving yourself a nice stretch in the back body. And walk your hands around to one side. Inhale back to center. Walk around the other way. Let your head relax towards your legs. Lovely side stretch. Inhale to center, walk yourself back up. Bring your fingertips behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades. Press the spine forward and lift the heart. Come back up. Take a breath and feel the energy. Let's do some leg work. We can come back to arms later. Legs feel like they need a little attention. So I'm going to bend the knees and we're going to come down onto our elbows. We're going to lift one leg up and tap it down. You could be lying on your back if you prefer. And flex the foot and heel down. You may notice a little core work happening here. And we'll do the other foot. So the toe pointed, we'll tap it down. Flex the foot and tap the heel down. Widen your legs and come all the way down onto your back. Arms can be out to the sides or bodice, whatever works so they're out of the way. A little windshield wiper the legs. Feel that lovely stretch in the top of your thigh. Bring the knees over to the left. If you'd like a little more challenge, pick up your left heel, place it on the top of your right knee. Just breathe into that stretch. And release the foot, knees to the ceiling, lower the knees the other way. Hang out here or pick up your right heel, place it on the outside of your left knee. And release. Bring your feet to parallel. Bring one knee in and give it a hug. You can stretch the other leg straight if you prefer. And we'll circle the ankle. And circle back the other way. And point and flex. And let's make some circles. And circle in the opposite direction. And give that knee one more squeeze. If you like, give your knee a kiss. And slide that leg down. Compare the two legs. Let's roll the knees to face the ceiling, bring the other leg in, give it a hug. Circle the ankle. Circle in the opposite direction. Point and flex. And we'll circle the leg here. And reverse the circle. Give that leg one more squeeze. If you like, give your knee a kiss. And roll down. Place that foot on the floor. Place the other foot. Bring both legs in and give yourself a hug. And again, if you like, bringing your head towards your knees. And down. And let's roll over onto our hands and knees. I'm just going to grab my phone because I'm not trusting my clock. Coming into table position, spread those fingers wide and press into the base, toenails, side of your legs. Take a nice deep breath and tilt the tailbone up, shoulders back, heart forward. And then draw the belly in, tuck the chin. Let's come to stillness and we'll make some nice cat circles, stretching around side to side, getting as big as you like. Exploring your range of motion. And circle the other way. Coming back onto our heels for an extended child pose. Press into the right hand, lifting the elbow. Bring the left arm underneath you. Slide through. If it's not comfortable for your neck, you can have a prop under your head. And come back the other way. Bring the other arm in and slide through. Coming back into extended child. Bring the first arm in, but this time the palm down. We're going to lift the hips and slide forward and walk that hand forward, coming into a half puppy dog. So we're pressing into the palms. Forehead can reach to your elbow or your forearm. Might want to bring your knees in closer so they're parallel. Lovely full breaths into your side body. And walk yourself back into egg pose. Perhaps roll your forehead on the floor. And send your left arm out, right arm folded in front of you. Slide forward, lifting your hips and reaching your forehead to your arm. Press into your palms and press your hips away from your arms. And press yourself back into child or egg. Now you can stay in Valasana or kind of into Malasana, squat, whichever your body would prefer. And whichever one you're in, reach your arms in front of you and walk yourself around to one side. Go back to center and walk yourself over the other way. Come back to center. A few more breaths. Dropping your tailbone, lengthening your spine. And let's meet in Uttanasana, coming into forward fold, however works for you. And once again, let's walk our hands around to one side. Let the head go. Come back to center and walk around the other way. Come back to center. Bring your hands to your thighs and slowly roll up. Coming into Tadasana. Let's lift the toes and spread them wide and relax them back down. Inhale one heel off the floor and bring it down. Inhale the other heel off and bring it down. Stay with that, or inhale both heels off the floor and bring them down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Find your drishti to help your balance. Engage your core muscles to help your balance. And this time we'll come up on top of our toes. And if you like, add some arms, coming into tall mountain. And down. Keeping the arms parallel, and tip over to one side, bump the hips out the other way. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale out and tip over the other way. Inhale up, open the arms halfway and step out to 5-pointed star. We're going to bend the right knee, coming into a side lunge. Inhale back up. Bend the left knee. Hips are back so that the knee is not protruding past your toes. Coming back up. Going to rotate the right toes 90 degrees. Left heel back. This is more familiar to you. Coming into a lunge here. And add to this if you like. Turn the palms up, bring your hands up over your head, and reach in a nice diagonal from your left heel to your fingertips. Keep this knee over your heel and in line with your toes. Inhale back up. 5-pointed star. And rotate the other way. Coming into a lunge on this side. Adding, bringing your arms up overhead. Tipping the body over the leg. Inhale back up, toes in, arms down, toe heel into ballet position, bend your elbows, and come into goddess pose. Feel the shoulder blades flat on your back, broadening your chest. Draw the belly in and up, and if you like, lift your heels. Release the arms out, heels on the floor, toe heel back to Tadasana. Roll those shoulders and come to stillness. Need to check my time here. Let's turn towards the top of the mat. We'll do a warrior one. Bring the hands to the hips, rotate the right foot out. Inhale tall and step that leg back, bending the left knee. Inhale the arms up. And if up doesn't work for you, bring them forward. Take a deep breath, draw your belly in, and we'll come to a diagonal here. Make sure you're not hyperextending your front knee. Swing your arms around behind you, interlace coming into Yoga Mudra. A little bit of a back arc now, lifting the chin and stretching up. And release the hands, step forward. Take a few breaths here, comparing the two sides of your body. And hands to hips. Rotate the opposite foot. Step it back. Bent knee front knee bent right over the heel. Reach your arms up. Draw the belly in. Tip forward at an angle. Support with your core, lower belly in and up. Swing your arms around behind you. Interlace your hands in an unusual way. Then to lift the chest and arc up. And release the hands, swing forward, and allow the energy to integrate. Then take one nice dive, inhaling up. Exhale, fold. And melt yourself down onto your mat on your belly. And let's roll the knees to face the ceiling. We'll come into an easy Sphinx pose. And lower down. Send your right arm out in front of you, your left arm by your side. Inhale, lift your head and chest, and if you like, your opposite leg. Lower down. Big breath, change sides. Inhale, head and chest comes off the floor. Opposite leg comes up, hips stay on the mat. And come back down, back into crocodile pose, your head the other way. Let's roll over onto our backs. Preparing for bridge pose. Knees and feet hip width apart. Heels about fingertip distance from your bottom. Take a nice deep breath and begin to peel up. If you're up, excuse me, if you're up high enough and you'd like to wriggle one shoulder underneath and then the other, coming into yoga mudra here. And release your arms and slowly roll down. Bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. And gently rock from side to side. Let's come into fish pose, dropping the feet to the floor and stretching them out. Hands at your sides. Let's lift one hip, slide your hand underneath you, palms down, fingers spread wide. Lift the other hip, hands underneath you, spread those fingers. Take a nice deep breath and lift your rib cage up off the floor or come all the way to the top of your head. No weight on your neck. Feel your heart opening, deep breaths. And if you want a little more challenge, the legs come off the floor using some core work as well. And slowly lower the legs. Slide onto the back of your head. Wriggle your arms out and feel the energy. Let's bring the right leg in and give it a hug. And stretch that leg up towards the ceiling. If you have a strap, you can use a strap. If not, just hold the back of your leg Inhale tall. Take a deep breath, bring your head towards your leg. And lower the head. Put the foot on the floor. Stretch it out. Windshield wiper your legs. Bring the other leg in. Give it a hug. Stretch that leg up towards the sky, holding onto the back of your leg or using a strap. Inhale, bring your head towards your knee. And lower your head, bring your foot to the floor and straighten it out. We're going to do a spinal twist, and I'm going to give you an option here. You can do a very simple spinal twist with the legs parallel and lowering the legs to the floor. Or bringing your knees in and cross your right knee over your left, coming into an eagle pose. You can even hook your ankles and then lower your knees down to the left, turning your head away from your knees. Let the breath be slow and deep, and feel the weight of your body surrendering into the earth. Uncross your legs if they were crossed. Inhale back to center. Shake those legs out. Come back to your square position and lower your legs to the right, or cross your left leg over, maybe hook it under, and lower your legs to the right, turning your head away from your legs. Draw your belly in. Breathe into the areas of maximum stretch. Uncross your legs. Come back to center. Give your legs a little shake. We'll come into our favorite inversion. So whatever you like. Your hands under your butt or holding onto your legs. Arms to the ceiling. You can be on a prop or legs against the wall. We'll hang out here for a minute or two. Ten more seconds. And bring your legs in, give yourself a hug. Roll to one side to get what you need for Shavasana. And come lie down. Feel your awareness travel through your body, bringing relaxation and breath to every part of you. Stay here as long as you like. And when you're ready, bring some movement back into your fingers and toes. And gently move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. And when you're ready, place your feet on the floor, roll to one side, and make your way to a seated position. Welcome to unmute yourselves. Namaste.